But I was lonely. I wanted to be touched. I wanted to hold. I hurt. Wow, somebody told me years later. I didn't know it was so social, he said. So superficial, he meant to say. I like to think it was high-minded, and it was. But in the deep sea, it was all about me. Revolution. What a word. It has everything. Meaning, adventure, sacrifice, power, and love. The deepest, truest kind of love. Never played insurrection, said Lennon. But what a temptation. I remember Ann Arbor in the winter at a war council, and the news comes in. A full-scale invasion, another country, Laos this time. I felt such a swelling in my heart. I owed them everything. I felt so willing to give it. Big Bill Haywood walked out of a saloon door, smack into two company thugs. A knock on the head from a hard, rock-hard blackjack. Bill staggered. Then he pulled out a gun and said, well, I don't know what he said, but it was tough. He was tough. I was nothing like that. Study hard, get a good education, and you won't have to work like a dog like me. Nobody ever told me that exactly, but they kind of did. Hard work is a talent. It takes hard work to get out of working hard. Maybe I just didn't have what it takes. I think we all need to sit down and learn how to relate to each other in loving, non-oppressive ways. After we've done that, then we can worry about the Vietnamese, the flower children and the rock throwers. We used to be friends. This was the fork in the road. How could they be so heartless? We have to make our own meaning now. In the long run, we can't live without it. There's a name for absolute loneliness. Death. 2. If I were God, I would be all loving, of course, but I would be all powerful too. Pride, the word is too weak. Satanic, Miltonic, petty and mean, cosplay kindness, cosmic masturbation. Selfishness, this is your superego speaking. You are a selfish bastard. Even the good things you do are dripping with the shit of self-interest. I think about Russell Lucas. That was his real name, maybe I should change it. He wrote a short story in our high school English class. It was better than anything I'd ever written. It had a real hero fighting his way through life. Same with my little sister. Her story was sweet and powerful, and it had 2 people falling in love. These were normal people. The lovers, the hero, Russell, my sister. But I was warped and twisted. I had the stink of sin. You could smell it on every word I wrote. I don't love enough. But I do love. I can wound myself with a memory. I don't have to wait until the dark of night for faces to appear. I remember a photo. Not a real person, just an image on the screen, but it hit me. She was young, so young, torn, ragged hair, eyes staring out, frozen wide open, looking nowhere, seeing nothing. Shock. I remember people I can't name. Real people. I'm so sorry. 3. Let me say, at the risk of seeming ridiculous, a revolutionary must be motivated by feelings of great love. Che Guevara said that. I got it, the main part, the statement. But the parenthetical comment, I didn't get that. How could it be ridiculous? How could it even seem ridiculous? Revolutionaries are dead men on holiday, someone said. Christ crucified, but still walking around causing trouble. I've had such an easy life. Citizen of the Roman Empire, bred in circuses almost every day. Sure, I've had to work a little bit here and there, and I could have gotten drafted, but I didn't. And nobody tried to kill me. I've done a few brave things, but only when someone was looking, and not very often. I wasn't playing, but I was. But I wasn't. It happened in an instant. That's how I remember it. A single decision, running down the on-ramp to block the freeway. A broken heart finds a great cause to throw itself into. Collision in Seattle. But now I'm starting to remember the years before, the slow buildup of information, The slow buildup of community, reading the names of the dead by candlelight. It starts out with American names. It reaches across the ocean. Suddenly, I'm on the freeway, surrounded by serious people, angry, looking for answers, trying to figure out the questions, looking for adventure, maybe, but looking for a reason. They were haunted by burning children, just like today. Thank you. Well, there is no book. That's all there is to my book. I've been just doing research and reading, and I'm not sure what it's going to be like. This is my first stab.
Well, let's hear it for the amazing Dave Lee Morgon.
So cute. This is so cute. This is so cute.
Oh, Laura's not home now.
Oh, no, you can't. Oh, so, and now we've got someone very, very special. He's dear to my heart. He has a surname that reminds you of Milkwood. Ring a bell to anyone?
Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan Thompson. Yeah. It's Peter Underwood. Hoops and others. All, just a minute. That's a shame when you forget things. No. Right, let's hear it for Peter Underwood.
I've never been comfortable with the idea of competitive poetry, but since poetry slams are the big thing all around London, I thought I would give one a go last month. And so I didn't win. But I did write 3 poems, so I will give it a nice little triptych, so I will see what you think of those. They're originally named, the first one is called Poetry Slam Part 1. I've got a week to write 3 new poems for the upcoming Poetry Slam that'll show off all of my talents and let the crowd see who I really am. I'm not going to write a huge epic that I'll never read in the time, so I'll stick to something quite simple, one that's obvious and has a nice rhyme and scans. And I won't include one of those lines that seems to go on forever and sets up its own rhyming scheme halfway through. You know, the ones that just go off because it might look like I'm trying to show off. And the danger is it might start to piss off the crowd, and that would be the kiss-off death to my chances. So I won't have one of those in my plans. Now, the audience will be mostly poets. So should I write one about poetry and how I struggle to think of a subject? They might relate, or that's maybe just me. But I'm not going to get overwrought. The event is only for fun. And I don't know what I was worried about, because I think my first poem is done. Continuing the theme of originality, Poetry Slam Part 2. 5 days to write 2 more poems. But how do I follow the first one? I can't suddenly switch to free verse, not after the way I've begun. And do I have to keep it quite funny? Can I show that I'm also in pain? Be honest about where the words come from? Broken heart, not just broken brain. We know poetry covers all life's emotions, from our birth to the day that we die, from the beauty we find in a flower, to the memories that make soldiers cry. I could write of the first flush of love, of darkness or the depths of despair. I could eulogise on why farts are funny, or rage at why life isn't fair. But I can't cover it all in one poem, one night, or even one year. I could write poems for the rest of my life, and I don't think that I'd even come near. But there's joy for the poet in just trying. We get satisfaction in writing what we do. And for me, that's a good point to end on. And I'll call this one Poem Part 2. And you'll never guess. This one is called Poetry Slam Part 3. 3 days to write my last poem. And this one better be good. To be honest, I'd be surprised to get this far, because I never thought that I would. But now I need a big finish. Do I go flashy or something profound? Is it better to end with a bang or just fade to a whimpering sound? The question is, which one do I pick? Something heartfelt or a clever word trick? Do I go brain or heart or write one about that fart or even sneak in a quick limerick? But I should stop messing around with my meter and concentrate on what I've got to say. Or maybe I should have gone with old poems. Would that be better than doing it this way? As usual, I'm just overthinking. But overthinking's the only thinking I've got. My life is the story of being crippled by doubt, just like Hamlet over to be or not. But I suppose this debate and confusion is showing the person who I really am, which was, after all, what I was hoping to do in my poems for the Poetry Slam. So I hope I've shown you some talent and a small sample of what it's like to be me. Now you can decide if you like what you've heard in my poems 1, 2, and 3. I'm not.
What do you think of this guy? Would you buy his book? Yeah. Would you buy his book? Sure. How about you over there? Son, would you buy his book?
Absolutely.
Is that unanimous? I'm going to offer you a contract.
Good, because I haven't got a book yet.
You've got a lot of poems.
Thank you very much.
Boys and girls, this is a confirmed offer to come and be paper tiger author.
Thank you very much. I'm genuinely honoured. And yes. You saw it here, the proposal.
So, boys and girls, let's hear it for Peter Underwood. Now, I can do that because I'm a publisher. You may not know it, but I'm the owner of London Poetry Books. It's also trademarked, and I've been publishing paper for 14 years. When you look around, you see some of my authors. Most events you go to, you will see my authors. So, you know, it's 14 years. That's worth a clap. But next on is it's her first time here, so we're calling them poetry virgins. They may have performed anywhere else, somewhere else, but today it's her first time here, so we have to give her lots and lots of love. We give her lots and lots of paper tiger love to a brand new author with a book coming out shortly. It's called Planetable. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Planetable. She'll tell you about herself. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for Laura. Hoops and nose all the way to the stage.
Yeah, so this is my first time here at reading poetry. I've not published poet, but I have got a book called Planetable, which is about eating healthy for the people and the planet, which comes out on the 4th of August, and you're all very welcome to come, 4th of September even, and you're all very welcome to come to the book launch. It's at Wimbledon Library. Yeah, you're very welcome. I've got like loads of poems, and I don't really know which ones to do, so I'm literally just going to scroll and hope for the best. And yeah, just want to wish you all a really lovely sunny day, and just hope that you will continue with your writing and have, keep doing what you're doing, basically. Anyway, so the first poem I'm going to read is called Possessed by Possessions, and it's all about my grandmother who passed away in 2021. So, the white cabinet remains, though her clothes and coat have gone. We came like a swarm of locusts and ravaged the place, taking whatever, valuing everything so it all lost all value. Basic survival of the fittest, programmed to survive. Cousins against aunts, brothers against sisters. We loaded ourselves up with stuff to go and fill 2 small places, filled to burst with someone else's stuff. Bags of stuff that once belonged to her, stuff everywhere, all stuffed with stuff. Our rooms looking like charity shops, with mix of non-matching cutlery, random bric-a-brac, and clothes that didn't fit or suit us. Yet the truth is, no matter how many of her things, her possessions, her clothes, her jewellery, the fragments and the dust that she left behind, that's all moth-eaten, broken, valueless. It's all so valuable to us, by association to her. All of the collections she collected in her life, collections we now collect and collate, anything to feel close to her, hungrily grabbing for scraps of her, yet her life is no more. There's no life in any of it, and we don't want that really. We don't want or need any of it. No matter how much of her stuff we own, how many of her coats lie in our closets, her earrings in our ears, her shoes on her feet, our hungry greed for bits of her. Now we wear her life, not ours. And the one thing we crave, our appetite unsatisfied, the one thing we really wanted, was those warm arms and the coat in the closet, those feet in the shoes in the shoe rack.